Okay, we're back. So we're looking again at chart 373. Okay, and we're going to look at these hex scales. I wish we could get to the cello because that's going to be an easy explanation for me. We'll get to it. That's just a little added perk for today's lesson. So once again, we have with the 1, this is less concerned with blues notes now, but more concerned with really good music. That doesn't mean blues notes don't make really good music. Blues notes make really good music, have a bluesy sound, and it's even better in most cases for like rock and country and stuff like that, I suppose, and other forms, genres. So again, if we take the pattern and move it up, we get the 4th. Take the pattern and move it down, we get the 5th. Okay, so starting from root, here's our root right here. Move root up to the 2nd, and we get its 4th. And then move root down, we get the 4th on the bottom string. So we get the 5th on the bottom string when we move root up. When we move root down, we get the 4th on the bottom string. That's why we talk about moving things up for the 4th and down for the 5th. That's just one way to do it, but there's more to it, because look at this. Here we have root 2, 3, right? What's its 4th? Its 4th is 4, 5, 6. Well, it's right to the right. Now let's look at this root 2, 3. This is why I make so many frets in these diagrams, so we can jump around. Look at this root 2, 3. If we go to the left of root 2, 3, up here, what do we have? 5, 6, 7. That's its 5th. Okay, that's what's down here. It's like moving the pattern down. So once again, here's root 2, 3. If we move the pattern down, we have 4, 5, 6. Well, here it is. 4, 5, 6. So to the left of it is its string shape 5th, or 4th rather, 5th, particularly in the with the long string shapes. Okay, it's kind of backwards with the short string shapes. Okay, if you look at the let's say look at the D 2, 3, 4. If we move that pattern up, we've got 6, 7 root, and in string shapes that's its 5th there, its 4th there. Move the pattern down. Yeah, it just keeps working. Move the pattern down, we got 5, 6. There's the A string shape. A is the 5th. Okay, so it still works. It still works with short patterns, but it still holds that in the short patterns, if you go to the right, you've got the 5th, and you go to the left, you've got the 6th there. But with the long patterns, root 2, 3, its 4th is going to be 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here's root 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Its 4th is going to be to the right, so it's backwards. Okay, and then its 5th, the 4, 5, 6, is going to be to its left, and there's actually a phantom note in between each of them. Okay, so it's horizontally, it doesn't work exactly the same. Vertically, it does. All right, it's backwards. Yeah, a little trivia. So let's look at what we got here. What are we doing here? Well, we've seen this. We've seen all this. Okay, this is long, short, long 4th, long 5th. But now we're looking at the hexatonics. So before we go to hexatonics, let's look at this is obviously the crux of the chart. So of course we have our groove modes. R dominant, 4 dominant, 5 dominant, plus blues notes, or Ionian, Lydian 4th, mixed Lydian. You know what that is, right? There's 5 dominant, or we can do A shape. That's just 1, 4, 5. Now if we want to do the scales, it's then to the Lydian 4th, and then to the mixed Lydian 5th, back to the 1st, Alright, so that's all that's saying in that second column. Let's look at the third column, try pentatonics. Diatonic Ionian, root equals root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root. Okay, and it says right there. Now let's zoom in a little bit on this. So there's root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, when we move the pattern up, okay, what's the string shape that's underneath the root 2, 3 is the 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? Now it shows here that we're going to add that third. We can't do it easily in this particular way that I'm showing it. So this wasn't meant to have string shape integrity. This is just we're going to be adding this note, alright, and we're going to be adding the root note in here. Okay, remember the root note is the 4th of the 5th, the 3rd is the 7th of the 4th, so we're adding these guys in, but this doesn't have string shape integrity. Okay, so if so this isn't a string shape, this is a scale. This is just a scale. I'm not telling you where we would play it, how we would play it, what string shapes we would use when we actually implement it into the string shape system modal or short. So again, we talked about this, and when you're substituting, we want to do a pentatonic, but now, so over here, what did we say? Play a diatonic scale in the root key. When we go to the 4th, play a substituted root scale with no 4th. Okay, substituted root scale. We did this. Root 2, 3, no 4th. 5, 6, 7, root. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Root again. Alright, or play a Pents subscale with an added 7th. So it would be like this. It would be like it's a Pents scale with an added 7th. Did we add the 7th? We didn't add it on the 3rd string, so it's. I like doing that better because I know my Pents scales. So I'm just adding that 7th before the root in those Pents scales. So it pays to know where the root is in your Pents scales. It pays you to sing the Pents scales in your head. Root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6, root. Root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2. Sorry. Right, so G being the 2nd of F. Whoa. Now let's look at the 4th. We go to the 4th. The 5th rather. Sorry. I'm going to the 5 here. Big 5 Mixolydian. Method 1. Play the sub. So remember this 1, 4, 5. We're going to play the sub root scale with no 7th. Okay, so it's the root scale, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no 7. Now, why did that play the root scale with no 7th? Okay, let's try that again. We're not going to be playing this note. See, we did that with the 4th. But here we're going to go. Let's see, we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're not going to be playing the 7th of that scale right there. We're going to want to hit the F. Now, let me think about that a second. Okay, so saved by the chart as usual.